EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the ocean course at Kiawah Island Golf Resort, live third-round coverage of the Carolina Open. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Novello is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well.
That's a tough breeze to allow from, coming from the right. Did an excellent job of adjusting for that breeze, and tee shot finishes up in the fairway.
Okay, not too bad there. Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1, and that's going to move him to 24 under par. Frank, looking out onto that marsh, no doubt there are alligators roaming around. So it's a good time to remind our players that this is where they decide how much of that marsh they want to bite off with the tee shot here.
Yeah, I don't really advise biting too much off, Rich. This is almost an S-shaped par 5. I mean, there's a long run up down that right side. So basically anything in a straight line, a good tee shot, still going to be able to reach.
That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway. That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. Had the distance right, just a tad offline. How about the chances for getting it up and down?
It's pretty good. I think it's a standard pitch.
birdie opportunity at 2, and Nota Begay is down there.
Very makeable look here, slightly downhill with just a slight move from left to right.
Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2, and he's got it to 25 under par now. Now to the third hole. The par 4 is 390 yards. You're going to drive across the marsh. The fairway is expansive. Really, the challenge here is that approach shot. It's a tabletop green. If you miss it, it will be a hard-earned 4, I promise. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4.
Inexcusable.
This is a 9-footer. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. Well, Frank, this is the hardest hole on the outward 9. What makes it so difficult?
It's dead flat, Rich. There's very little that you can see off the tee, so you have a blind tee shot with a big carry. Oh, talk about a friendly kick. I never got those. It could have stayed in the rough for the same price.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from the tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Here we are now at the first par 3 on the course, 207-yard fifth. Massive green will entice you, but be careful. If you're on the wrong part of the putting surface, a 2-putt will be a challenge. That's going to be on the putting surface, and the birdie looks straight ahead. Frank, not only is this the biggest green on the golf course, we are at the easternmost point of the Ocean course.
Yeah, it's a nice view. Remember when Pete Dye designed this golf course, his wife Alice actually said you can't really see the ocean. So what they did is they raised the whole golf course, all the playing levels, up 6 feet. Now you've got a tremendous view from this corner.
This is a good par 4, the 6th. Frank, what's the right way to attack here, beginning with the tee shot?
Well, most people look at this hole and they want to aim a little right, but I'd rather be in that sandy area on the left than the thick rough, to be honest. So this is where a practice round often helps. Get a nice line, but challenge the left, but don't go too far left. Got it?
And that, not what you're hoping for, especially after the birdie a minute ago, as this is into the bunker. Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. The 7th at 579 yards, par 5. Bunker will be on the mind throughout. First, you'll need to avoid one off the tee. Next, you'll need to avoid the long strip that hugs the left side of the fairway on your second. And for good measure, a moat of sand encircles the area left and beyond the green. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway.
With that breeze coming off the left, that was an excellent tee shot. Held it up against the breeze. Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at par 5.
Rushed in, it is a birdie here at 7. And that is going to move him to 27 under par. Second par 3 here on the front side, the 8th. Frank, it appears to be relatively simple, but I'm guessing there's a little more to it.
There certainly is. You've got to respect the back of the screen on this par 3. Anything over the back is almost an automatic bogey. And also there's a faint ridge in the screen, a good 12, 13 paces on. Once the ball gets beyond that in the air, it's going to scoot towards the back of the green. So it might look simple. Give it another thought.
Okay, safely aboard. This is an 11-foot putt. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. He'll remain at 27 under. The final hole on this front side is a right-to-left par 4 at 514 yards. A lone pot bunker right off the tee must be avoided, and most players will be left with a mid to long iron into a green with more than its share of humps and hollows. Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're going to see. Now, Noda, his second from the fairway.
He's got 115 yards to the front, 146 to the hole. Player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
I like the looks of this one.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And he's going to go out in 32, 4 under par. Here we go, making the turn, par 4, 10th hole. And Frank, what's in front of the player right now?
I prefer to see this hole, Rich, as a slight dogleg left to right. Then that way it takes out the temptation to mess around with that right side. Nothing wrong with hitting a little left of center. The hole will still open up. I know I've got to hit it across the bunker, but there's nothing wrong with that.
That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing. High launch angle. It was just about perfect. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close. With all the elements of his game have been in sync today, a terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
So that's in for par to start. And he'll stay right where he is. Not much is straightforward here at the Ocean Course. This 11th is proof positive of that at a stout 593 yards. A handful of half-moon bunkers right are what to avoid on your tee shot. But even with a drive in the fairway, a couple of devilishly placed hot bunkers up near the hole have been known to give golfers fits. This toward the right. That is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing, and a big drive as well. Okay, that worked out well, landing just short, releases onto the green. Still a long ways to go, though, to make the Eagle 3 here.
Yeah, at least you get a nice enjoyable walk with the putter in the hand, so that certainly works out well.
Oh, wonderful effort right there. That was tracking much of the way, and it'll leave a short one for birdie. You bet, a birdie here at the 11th. He moves to 28 under par. More fun now from Pete Dye here at the par 4 12th. This is the widest fairway on the golf course, but then it is one of the narrowest approaches.
Yeah, it's also the start of two very important par 4s here at Kiawah Ridge, because the drive here and 13 has to be spot on. This one has bunkers, but both second shots will have water in play.
And that ball absolutely walloped. That is a big drive there. From the fairway nota, this is second.
105 all the way to the hole. Tough win for a right-hander coming from left to right. This is the sand wedge. Has gotten a lot of this one, and it's going to be just a fraction long.
Good shot again there. Well thought out. Landing the ball short, letting the ball run onto the green. And inside, I'd call that a birdie putt. So that's birdie range.
Nicely done. Two straight birdies here early on this backside. He'll get that score to minus 29. The 13th is a tough one. No two ways about it. Par 4 at 497 yards. That lagoon that came into play near the green on 12, Well, it's now a canal that borders the entire length of this 13th. The left side, no bargain either, with 4 deep pot bunkers greeting those who play a little too conservatively. That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done.
Well, no surprise. We've already seen some great iron shots this week, but that is another one.
Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And he's going to move to 30 under par. Par 3 14th here at the Ocean Course. Just gorgeous, but it is treacherous. You're exposed to the wind up there on the green, and you might need to hit, I don't know about lumber, but low iron at a minimum, Frank. This is a great hole.
It certainly is. It can play as long as 240 yards, but it's one of those holes, too. If you were aware of the fact that most of the field's going to play it in 3.5 or 4 shots, you would take 3 every single day. Well, I'm going to tell you now, that's exactly what they do in this hole. Don't try and make it 2. Take a 3. You will gain on the field. Listening?
And that will not quite be able to stay on the green. It's just a foot or so off. Frank, how hard is the up and down from this spot?
Rich, the numbers don't lie. The best players in the world barely get it up and down 50% of the time from here. So that's the odds. Don't think they're stacked in your favor.
Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain 30 under par. On to the 15th, a par 4 at 466 yards. Plenty of room in the fairway off the tee, making this definitely a second shot hole. Because trust me, you do not want to miss left and find yourself in a waste area that you need a ladder to get in and out of. Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're going to see. Pin tucked in the back right here as he readies his second.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Yeah, why not? From downtown, that in for a birdie here at 15. That score continues to impress. He is now at 31 under par. Normally you look at par 5s as definite scoring holes. You may want to think twice about that here at the 16th. It can oftentimes play longer than its listed 581 yards. The defining feature is the incredibly deep bunker left of the green. Anything down there is a bogey or worse waiting to happen. Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's two good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. That's going to move him to, you ready for this, 32 under. Now to one of the most famous holes in recent major championship golf, the 17th, the par 3. And Frank, I don't want to plant seeds of doubt, but when I stare at this hole with the water, I'm thinking about disaster and calamity. It's all right there, isn't it?
It's all happened here, Rich. This hole has a memory. The first time we ever saw it on TV was in the 1991 Ryder Cup, and it was the deciding hole. So many of the best players in the world actually found water. For example, even just this finish. Remember Colin Montgomery playing Mark Calcavecchia? Colin Montgomery finished bogey, bogey, double bogey, bogey, and won all 4 holes. But this one, you just try and survive.
Okay, that one passed the hole just a bit, but a birdie try upcoming. Now this for another birdie. just going to sneak on by. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain well under par. It's always fun, isn't it, to play a hole that oozes history. This 18th has it all. Go back to the 1991 Ryder Cup, and then the wild scene, the finish, the 2021 PGA Championship. That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing, high launch angle. That was just about perfect. So job one is completed and done well. That was a good drive, but Frank, there is a lot of work ahead here on this second shot.
Exactly right, Rich. After that tee shot, then you look at the second shot, what's up ahead, which is going to be another long approach shot to a green that once again does not sit straight in front of you, so you have to aim a little down that left side, just favor left of middle and stripe it. Well, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
And final iron shot of the day, and it is one of the best we've seen here at the closing hole.
Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. So a final look at the leaderboard, and this has just been a runaway so far. Our featured golfer miles in front with 18 left to play.
I'm still scratching my head trying to find the difference between, a featured player and the rest of the field, but it's just better off the tee, better approach shots, better putting, different league.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.